Greg Wood, and this is my wife Charlotte, and we live in Arlington, Texas.
The reason we thought about getting a storage building is because we had a huge storage building in Lubbock. We didn't need that big of one here, but we needed something because Greg likes to work in the shed, and so do I. And we didn't want to make it a storage place where you've got a second story that's all storage, which is what we had there. Just something for us to work in, not anything fancy, something that smells like wood, someplace where we can go and get out of the rain and, I don't know, have it be warm, and we can just do whatever we want to do in there with our hobbies. Well, I work on gourds, and I'm by no means an expert in any way, and I'm not an artist, but I like to mess around with them. I especially like to color them.
I'm probably going to build models out there, and I'm an engine rebuilder. I was as a hobby before I retired, and I just like to build things. So the shed, I designed it with an outlet right there by the door, so I can take a table outside and do my major cutting and building on the outside, but I'll still have electricity to do all that, and then I can do all the finer work on the inside of the shed where it's nice and cool.
I think this is beautiful without color, but I like to put a wash over them, and I'm just now learning to really cut on them. So that's what I do in the shed. And there's a lot of, I don't want a fancy shed. I don't want a she shed that has curtains in it or anything like that.
The shed is an 8 by 12. It's their premier type. It's a little bit more fancier than the regular type. But the cost difference between the regular one and this one was very little. So that's why we decided to go with the premium one. We had it built here on site because we didn't want anybody tearing down the fence and messing up our yard. The people that came out to build it were very nice, very cordial, and asked me how I wanted it done, where I wanted it put, and several other questions about it. And they did everything just exactly to my specifications.
Of course, we got the yellow with the brown trim. We also got the wide door, and we were able to put it where we wanted. And what I really liked was I wanted 2 windows, and I wanted so that the air could circulate in there. So we've got 1 window on the front and 1 towards the back, and that's just perfect. The breeze comes in 1 window and goes out the other, so it's great. We also have vents on the top. Where do you put that?
On the top.
Okay, in the eaves or something?
On the apex of the roof.
Right, and that helps too. I didn't think it would, but it does. Cools it off a little bit. We got to see the shed as it would look when he brought it up on the computer, so we knew exactly what it was going to look like and where the door was placed and the windows and everything before we even left.
It's just exactly what we wanted. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's just a good shed. I hope it adds to the value of our house if we ever decide to move. And it'll sure be nice it's nice for us, but it will sure be nice for the next owner too.
Lucy!
Hey, I hope the camera's off.